Testing.
Am I gonna like this?
I'm a little scared. Why does it always
Okay.
All right, we have Laney Choboy and Teraya Sigler. Questions?
Teraya, I want to go to probably in the second set. You get blocked, ball goes behind you, and you see Laney going back with that. What do you think of that?
Thank you. I'm like, thank you. Like, especially because like that last minute dive, like you obviously think that you have it, and so in my mind I'm like, oh, this is gonna be perfect, and then like it goes high, and I see Laney go for it, and there's no doubt in my mind that she's gonna get it. So as I'm saying thank you, I have like no doubt that you're gonna run that ball down. So it was more just like, that's our team. We just hustle for everything. As I was like, thank you, Laney. Thank you.
Laney, as I'm pulling, are you thinking anything? Or are you just reacting? What's going on in your mind during the play like that?
I feel like most of the time I just react. I don't know. I feel like because it was a big hit, I know that nobody was behind me to cover it. Like usually if I'm covering an outside, I know at least someone's behind me. But she was hitting out of the back row, so I knew that no one was going to be back there. So, you know, I want my teammates' stats to be good. So.
Appreciate you.
One of the early knocks, I guess, on the team, just some of the first sets in recent matches haven't been as dominant as they could be when you guys do what you did tonight. Just what was different, and how important is doing something like that going forward?
I don't know. Well, I think the vibes have been really high all day. Even our stat guy came up to me in the middle of in the beginning of the second set and was like, "Why are the vibes so high today?" And I was like, "I don't know. We're just excited to play." Like, but I just think that is an everyday thing, and even if it doesn't look like it in the first set, like the vibes are just really high every single day we come in this gym because we know we get an opportunity to play. So I just think that, I don't know, today maybe the vibes were extra high.
I also think like every team brings different battles, and so I think obviously we could have been dominant in other games in like first two sets, but I also think that like we're growing in just different aspects of our game. Even if it doesn't look pretty, like that's gonna pay off in December when like things actually are starting to get tough against like these really good teams. Like we're prepared for that and have those goals set and accomplished throughout.
Laney, you mentioned that you want your teammates' stat lines to be good. Did you look at Andy's? 9 and 9.
Oh.
She hit 9 for 9.
Dang.
Why
Sorry.
didn't y'all want to talk to her?
What was it like watching her tonight and just, I mean, kill every ball she swung at?
You know, I'm just not surprised at all. Like, every time Andy goes up, I think that she expects and, like, we just kind of know and trust that she's probably going to get a kill or get them out of system. So we have a lot of trust in her, and I think that she's just playing so well right now and just doing so amazing. So I'm just not surprised that she went 9 for 9.
Great season high hitting despite everybody playing, rotating a ton. What does that say about this team that you can have people coming in and out and hit like that as a team?
I just think that Bergen said it before, like when we play in practice, so 6-on-6, like we're playing the two best teams in the country, whether you're a starter like regularly or you're not. Like I think that everyone has opportunity to go in, and I think like what's different about our team is that we're very selfless, and it's like we go in and we always say there's no drop off. Like whether you're a freshman or a senior, like you have the same Nebraska standard that everyone else has, and so I feel like that's what makes us kind of special, is that like we have trust in everyone, no matter how old you are or how much experience you have.
Guys, this is a kind of an interesting point in the season because you're not quite to the postseason, you're not quite getting the Final Four vibes yet, but you're also not playing like the biggest high-level match. I mean, how do you guys kind of stay mentally engaged this part of the year like you did tonight?
I think just being at this part of the season for the third time now, I think it's really easy to drop off at this part because it gets really monotonous and you can get tired of doing the same things over and over again. But I think that Danny does a really good job, and our team chemistry is so strong. And it just makes it so fun to come in every single day. So it's like, I know for me, this is my third year doing this, and I haven't felt tired yet of coming in the gym. I'm not like, oh, I don't want to go to practice, I'm tired, I want to sleep. Like, no, like I want to go to practice, I want to see my teammates, I want to play with them every single day. So I just think that I'm just not ready for the season to be over yet. I'm just having so much fun.
I mean, being my first season, usually this is where kind of high school is over, where I think I have my state like finals week like next week, but like I think something that's really cool about this team is that we're best friends on and off the court, so it makes it, as she said, like really fun to come into the gym. And I also think that our team's just hungry. Like our team, no matter if we win, if we beat these teams, like keep them under 10. Like, we're still working to get better every day. And, like, it's the little things so that in December we're prepared to play those tougher teams and hopefully bring home a bigger championship.
Ray, what's it like being able to see former club teammates in the Big Ten and share a moment like you did before them?
Oh, it's so fun. It's weird. It's like, I don't know how to say this. Like, it's so weird because then I feel old and I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you forever. But I'm like, no, I've seen you like 8 months ago. I just feel ancient, honestly, at the ripe age of 19.
Teraya, you guys did have an attacking error in the first set. What does it say about Bergen and then Campbell coming in and continuing that streak?
I just think our setters work really hard to put us in the best position possible. I mean, we had a really good passing day, and even when it's a little off, I still think they're working their butts off to put us in those positions. And I think that, you know, it's a huge testament to Danny and just working with them. I mean, those are the two best setters in the country, I believe. And I think that they're just like, if there's ever a disconnect, they're the first people to reach out and like try to figure it out, especially like with how fast we run our offense and the different routes. Like, it's really easy to kind of get lost in translation. So I really think that they work really hard to get that connection with our hitters. And us passers too. I think like they work really hard on giving us credit when, you know, credit's due.
Couple more.
Laney, how motivated is Caleb to play Minnesota one last time?
I mean, I think she's excited, but kind of how we take each opponent is like it's another opponent, another challenge. So I think that she's excited, obviously, to go play there, and I was committed there. So like, it's kind of weird for me too to like go in there and see it, but I don't know. They're just another opponent that we need to stay focused on and be ready to compete.
Laney, career high 20 digs tonight. Did you feel when they were attacking that gave you a lot of helpings, or just you were energized and covering a lot more court?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like teams recently haven't really been hitting to me as much, and I don't know if that's what it is, if our block is just set up so beautifully, but yeah, they were giving me a lot of opportunities, and I was just taking them when they came to me. But yeah, it's really easy to set up around our block because they're just always like so set where they need to be, and so I can just set up around it and do my job. So when my team is doing their job so well, it's really easy to do my job.
What does that do for you when you're touching so many, you're involved in so many more plays? What does that do for you?
You know, gets me hyped up a little bit, but I would say like I'd rather my teammates get a kill off of it so that I can celebrate them, because you know you don't really get to celebrate a dig that much. So whenever my team gets whenever my team gets a kill off of like a dig or something, I get really excited because I kept it off the ground, I guess. I don't know.
Brett, yeah, one more.
You mentioned the vibes were high. Obviously, you guys won again. How important is it to keep those vibes high, knowing each and every opponent you guys get is going to be giving you their all?
Yeah, I mean, that's really expected, is that when teams come to play us, they're going to give it their best shot. But I think we're handling it really well this year, and we're competing really, really hard in practice. So my dad always said that practice should be the hardest thing you do so that when you get to the game, it feels easier. But I don't know. I think that this team's just doing such a good job of being positive and taking everything with a grain of salt. And even if it's not perfect, we're making it work. So I think that makes it easier to continue to keep the vibes high for the rest of the season, especially as we get to postseason.
All right, thank you.
You're good.
Thanks, guys.